a lot of ground to cover.
It's a lot of ground to cover.
Is it?
Unlike our boy Asav, we've got an advantage. Let's have a look at the map.
You've updated the map.
Okay.
Press to look at the map.
Right about here.
I think that's the official name of that
I
button.
can
Button.
It's in the Sony TCR.
Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
But they made a new Uncharted game.
Brad, this is a new Uncharted game.
We are looking at a new Uncharted game
Is it?
for like the third time.
Yeah.
This one has got this.
Yeah, a little
This
Far
is-
Cry 2 up in here.
Yeah, this is a Lost Legacy. It's this kind of $40 spin-off.
Can you
Check
burn
out
this
that
entire
tower.
island?
Not
get the lay of the land from up
yet.
Okay. well,
Maybe.
Maybe wait. Give it a little bit of time. I could definitely tag every enemy on it, though,
Okay.
and then see them through walls. So it's got that happening. Yeah, I picked this chapter because it's kind of,
Okay.
sort of like an open world, except
Perfect.
not
that I'm too
quite,
worried about
kind of.
it,
Yeah.
You should be.
Sweet jumps.
Yeah, some conveniently
Don't think
placed
he's
rock
expecting
ramps
much
all
from
Yeah.
over the place.
Wait. Was that a compliment?
Yeah, so this is like a little more open
Sounded
than
like a
Yeah.
like you said. A lot of this game is
These
pretty
guys
standard
are
Uncharted,
just-
like
90
size and scope, right?
90% of this game is
just need to stay
pretty
the heck
standard
away.
Uncharted stuff,
Uh-huh.
or at least Uncharted 4.
Right,
Like, you know, it's got the grappling hook, it's got like tagging enemies, and it's a little more stealth focused.
Never
I mean,
understood the appeal of people like
you know,
Sav.
you can
Sorry, I mean,
hide in the tall grass if you want.
Wait,
Oh, well, you know
what?
you can't when you're
Where
not in
are you
combat.
Want
But
to climb it with
yeah.
me? I
if there are
really
enemies
want
around,
to
she'd be ducking in this grass,
Someone should keep watch
and you
for
could
themselves forces.
pop out all stuff you
call.
like and
Yeah.
snap a guy's neck. Yeah, this chapter in particular, I almost wish there was a little more of this, but yeah, this is the beginning of the chapter where you first drive into this area in India, where we're trying to find some ancient treasure.
Treasure hunting.
Yes.
Dirty work.
And they're
Some
all
dirty hands.
Yeah, I mean, I'm filthy. Just
Oh yeah.
disgusting.
That's well,
And they want me to climb this tower.
makes sense.
Oop, that's not how you climb a tower. Yeah, so we recorded a quick look with this last Friday, which will never see the light of day.
Because it did not record. It's
Some bad. Well, that's what
well,
the
yeah,
first one did not record.
Right. No, one of them didn't record.
The second
other
one recorded
had video error.
problematically.
Yeah.
Anyway, I bring that up because at the time I had not finished this game, and I was like, "That's cool. It's like more Uncharted, if you're into that."
He does it.
But I feel way stronger about it now that I finished the game.
It's shorter than the average
It is.
Uncharted
It is
game.
shorter. It's like
and less expensive as well.
yes, it's $40, and you would be hard pressed to get 10 hours out of the story mode.
Okay.
Because I found probably 2/3 of the collectibles. I spent some time like hunting around for them.
Yeah.
Spent some time just looking at the game because it looks incredible.
Yeah.
Point is, like, I kind of took my time, and I still clocked in at like 9:40,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, if you're some kind of trophy person
yes.
and want to play on the hardest difficulty and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm sure you
yes,
can-
there are other things you could do.
Yeah.
And you know, there's stuff to do if you replay it. But the point is, Uncharted 4 was too long, like significantly.
I
thought-
look, I understand that people really love the Uncharted games, but I have probably felt that all of them were too long.
Well, they've gotten way longer. Like 4 was, God, like 20 hours or
Yeah,
something. Like
that's a lot.
this one is like the first game was like 8-10 hours or something.
Nearly there.
And this one's kind of back there.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, this one, you know what else this shares with the first Uncharted is that it all
less
takes
time
place
than
in
I
one
expected.
place.
oh, right.
unless-
It's less like globe trotting.
Yes, unless there's something about Uncharted 1 that I've totally forgotten. I'm pretty sure that whole thing is in the same general area. And like it makes it feel a little more grounded, like a little more...
Parashurama's bow. Let's see here. Aimed right at those Hoysala ruins.
Scoping
It's
out our
an old
targets here.
fortress.
You've updated
Sitting
the map.
smack
I have
dab
updated.
in the
Press the
middle of it.
button.
Old job.
Like it's got a little more sense of place to it because you do a little bit of other stuff in like urban parts of India here, and then you end up here. But then like the majority of the game takes place out here in the wilderness among ruins and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
it feels a little more grounded, a little more like has a sense of place. Because you're not going like, hey, I'm in Scotland, now I'm in Jakarta.
Right, it's not just like, hey, it loaded and
Now I'm
we
in
had a
the North Pole.
cutscene and now I'm at this auction.
Yeah.
Which I think that stuff in Uncharted 4 was cool.
It is
'cause,
cool.
you know,
It's just that they padded out parts of the
Just
game a little more
beyond
than
those waterfalls.
I would have liked.
Try to mark on the map for you.
Anyway, this game is like short and to the point. It never gets boring. I was like enthralled with it the whole way through.
Cool.
But yeah, like
But again, like this is kind of the departure
yeah.
point.
So,
Is this like a third of the way through? Like
yeah,
what?
this is like chapter 4.
Okay.
This is like an hour and a half, 2 hours into the game
Okay,
here.
okay. And do you spend a large chunk of time in this open area?
Yeah, if you
before
want,
it gets
you
back
could
on
probably
track,
you could
or-
spend like 2 hours here
Let's
doing
see
everything.
what's behind the axe door.
All right.
And another old
You
fortress
should go there and get an axe.
tucked into the
Probably should.
mountainside. I'll just mark that on the map with an axe.
Let's see. One more.
Last one. Huh. Wonder what that could be. For future reference.
So yeah, then I've got some objectives. Like they, you probably didn't get deep enough into 4 for this, but they kind of flirted with this sort of thing there, with driving around and having little side stuff to find.
Okay.
But what was that? What was that? Oh, that was that thing. Okay. But it's a lot more structured here. There's a lot more to find out there.
I mean, you climbed a tower and fleshed out your map. This is basically
Might as
an
well
open
be
world game, as far as I can
Might
tell.
as well be a Ubisoft game. You want to see something really cool?
Sure.
It's like, somebody will probably call it a spoiler. It's not. It's a trophy. If you don't want to see how to get a neat little trophy that I never would have known was here, turn this video off. Okay. I discovered. Well, actually, I looked this up yesterday, but
That's a form of discovery.
there's something very cool here that. Oh God, now I'm gonna forget how to get up there. There we go.
They sure do know how to make a nice looking game over there.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I'm doing this.
How do you feel about the interplay between the two characters?
Magnificent.
It's great. We'll get back down there and talk to Nadine here in a second. But
So peaceful up here.
Jump off into a hay bale, or
that's probably not a
I
good
could
idea.
stay up here all day. Nadine must be wondering what the hell I'm doing. Okay, seriously. I should get back down.
Almost there.
It's like I'm expecting to win a prize or something.
Then you get a trophy. Like right then.
Ah.
It's timed really well. But that's not the cool part. Just thought this was a good way to look at how freaking good this game looks.
yeah.
But also, this just goes forever, for as long as you let it sit here.
Weird. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I was sitting here writing the review for this game yesterday with this just looping for like 2 hours. Just like listening to this. Just crazy little attention to detail, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Naughty Dog is good at making games.
yeah.
I just thought this was a neat little touch.
Like I said on the podcast, I wish I liked these games more.
Yeah.
Because there's so many aspects of them that just look incredible, and I think they're really good at just character work in these games.
Yeah,
you know?
totally. So yeah, Chloe, as far as I remember, was not in 4 at all. She was big in 2. I want to say a little less big in 3. She was still in 3. Absent in 4. But yeah, they bring her back and they team her up with Nadine, who was the mercenary, like not the villain, but sort of helping out the villain
Yeah,
in
yeah.
4. She was definitely an antagonist.
What is
It's
this?
just so peaceful, man.
What are these poses? It's like a shavasana.
I don't know. This is my girlfriend said one of them was like a T pose, I think. I'm not sure. This makes me a little nervous. It's very high up to be standing on one leg.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's, figure you're a treasure hunter. You've probably been in stickier wickets than this one.
that's
so
fair.
you're like, whatever.
Yeah. That's kind
I
of
had to climb up here. That was way crazier than standing here.
That's one of the things I like about this is that like Nathan Drake was always sort of like hangdog, like I can't believe I'm getting pulled back into the treasure hunting life again, and Chloe just embraces it. She's all about it.
Yeah.
Like she is having a good time being a sly, slightly untrustworthy treasure hunting type.
Yeah.
So it's a fun change. But anyway, I should probably get down from here. But yeah, God, is there a fast way? No, there's not.
It's a hay bale. Just dive off.
What would happen if I died? Not anything good.
Well,
All right, that was a fast way to get back down here.
Yeah.
That was my plan. Yeah, they don't exactly love each other up front. They're kind of working together out of convenience. Like they're
Guess
at
I
each
should
other's
watch
throats a
the
little
button
bit
before climbing.
because, I mean, for one thing, they have very different feelings about Nathan Drake.
sure, yeah.
Like Nadine loses. Nadine runs a PMC in Uncharted 4, which she loses control of due to Nathan Drake and his brother. So she's not super thrilled with anybody who is friends with
Yeah.
Drake.
Not a big Sully fan either.
Yes.
Just kind of
Where's my car?
not into the whole thing. Oh.
Anyway,
Ghost car.
that provides some good fodder early on for them to kind of not super duper trust each other.
Yeah.
But it's a really good relationship. Like they build it up really well.
Was it worth the climb?
There's lots of good back and
Then
forth.
Some. Found the 3 symbols.
The writing is snappy. Like they get into their heads a
Each
lot.
one's
It's
pointing towards a different
that's
fortress.
part of it is
Those
really
would be
well
the
put
best
together.
places to look.
Yeah, cool. So in this area, this kind of more open area, are these then leading off into standard Uncharted levels, or are
Yeah,
these
like
just kind of
those-
like puzzle solving, or what's?
Yeah, I'll go do one
Understood
here.
the appeal of
Let's just
people
go do one
like
now.
Saab. Easy. He finds men who are weak and offers them power. Gives them purpose. Purpose. Sounds more like bullshit to me.
I wish it's a little hard to navigate. You just have to kind of stop and look back at the map
Yeah.
every so often.
How'd you get tangled up with the Saab anyway? Purpose? Rather not go into it. He certainly seemed to have a thing for you. Don't remind me. Proved useful at the time, but... Yeah. Do tell. Rather not. Maybe over drinks? Not enough alcohol in the world.
Oh!
Hit boost.
Is this it? This is it.
Yep, this is real nice looking.
Dude, yeah, like seriously.
Is this
We're-
a PlayStation
yeah.
4 Pro
yes,
here?
we're on a Pro here. I don't know what it would look like on a regular. I think
Right, you're the military expert. What's the Saab's strategy here?
I think 4 was kind of the
Spread
same
out
on
as
both,
many.
just
Yeah.
like way
Stop
higher
us in our
res on the
tracks.
Pro. So I'm guessing the
Not
same
what
is
I
true
would
here.
do. So what would you do if you were a Saab? Decide
know.
to lose the beard? Hang back? Let you do the heavy lifting, then swoop in and grab up the tusk once you've done all the hard work. Devious? Practical. Mitigates a lot of risks. Lucky you're on my team. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
worth playing just for the
I'm a little
graphics.
surprised
Quite
Assault's not
frankly.
doing
Yeah.
the same thing.
This is not working out.
Maybe it's expert, knows more than we think. Right. All the more reason to wrap this up quickly then.
Oh!
What?
That's another thing that somebody would probably be unhappy to know about.
I didn't even see what you were talking about.
Okay, I shouldn't have said anything.
All right.
It's a little.
Interesting circular motif.
There is an aid for finding
We're
collectibles
definitely in the right
at
Ah.
one point. That's all I'll say. I think I just drove past a collectible back there,
Oh, okay.
but I won't get into it.
Check it out. It's Ganesh's trident. Matches the symbol in the tower. Ganesh.
But yeah, this is like maybe max 2 hours of the game. Like you
This
go around.
this chapter here.
Yeah,
this,
you do these 3 big temples, and there's like that question mark. I don't know if we have time to get up there or not.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Enable some side stuff.
if we were
There's a
looking
bunch
for
of
a
little
star-discussion readout.
trinkets around this map to find,
Well, he's a good one to know.
and it's
You pray to him when you start something.
So these
new
kind of like
or
optional
need to clear your
conversations here
mind.
that you can have.
yeah, they had a bunch of that in 4 as well.
Let's keep this quiet as long as we can.
Oh.
Copy that.
Nope, that's not good. Something else. Trying to get my tag on here.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's gonna turn around, isn't he?
Okay. Does your partner ever break stealth?
No.
Okay.
Whoop. They
Figured
oh,
that was
boy.
the case, but
Yeah, they've so they've had. God damn it. Oh, I just wanted to tag you.
Shit. Saw something.
I don't know if it's safe to peek out here.
Yeah.
Oh boy. That's definitely
Oh,
not.
yeah, yep.
Well, all right, fine.
Get over here!
Nice.
I can make it.
Ow! Oh.
Let's go a step.
These games are incredibly generous about letting you get back into stealth. Like if I-
Oh, just in terms of like them eventually giving up.
yeah.
And,
Like if I hang out here, I'm probably good.
Anything. I don't see them.
I mean, you could stealth kill that guy.
Where
Yeah,
are
there's
they?
that other guy's right over there.
I want them found. Now.
Yeah, see, I'm back in stealth now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
super light with that stuff.
Yeah, no.
I'm not complaining. It works for this type of game.
Yeah.
It's not like some serious like stealth crucible or something. Yeah, so they've been putting buddies in their games pretty much consistently since at least The Last of Us.
Yeah.
And I think that was the game where they just said screw it and just made it so that the buddy can never trip stealth.
Right, yeah.
Like that game was terrible about your sidekick just like jumping up in front of the enemies and running around, and they paid no attention whatsoever.
Yeah, you kind of have to do that.
Yeah, so I'm fine with them making that concession.
Or spend a ton of time on AI. And
Yeah.
find a way
Yeah.
to make it better. But
She's really good in this though, because actually she might do it here. Sometimes you'll be stealthing your way through, and she will just like, without even you prompting her, she'll just pop up and stealth kill a guy without,
oh, cool.
just on her own.
Yeah, you were saying that like like even in puzzle solving and stuff like
Yeah.
that, like the psychic character is
Like
really effective.
The puzzle we have to do here in a second actually is one where she, like I knew what I had to do, I just hadn't found all the pieces to do it yet.
Yeah,
And then it turned out she did 2 out of the 5 without even me asking.
yeah, that's cool.
It was a neat little thing to make it feel like the AI character is just, is more involved in what's going on. Oh shit! Nope! Nope! Fuck! All right, fine. Just shoot guys.
Pay for interfering. Fire! Fire!
All right. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Oh boy, this is a bad place to be.
Is that cover there valid? Is there anybody behind you?
Grenade going out.
Oh shit!
They went over there.
Oh shit! I was getting back into stealth. I didn't have to do that. My least favorite gun in the game. And something better.
That'll keep me.
Yeah, see, she just killed me.
Yeah.
Good work.
Ah, treasure hunting.
Yeah,
All right.
you know,
I'm fine. Apart from
What's-
working for a
what's
reckless treasure hunter.
300 or 400 dead dudes
You know.
along the way.
Shall we see about getting that gate open? Okay, that's not it. No, this. What's the trick here? What? Looked like a button. Yeah, I just wanted you to have a go at something. What's this? That's a good sound. One of the spokes on the wheel just turned around.
See any more like that?
Yeah, that one there. I feel like those are the only two I've seen.
How about you? That's 2.
Like I said, I've never actually found all 5 of these. Let's see if she helps us out again.
What if there really weren't 5?
Ah!
And it's just like, oh, I did 2 of them.
That is actually entirely possible.
I can't imagine.
Let's see, I know one's in. Oh, oh,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, thanks.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, it's neat.
I wonder if you waited long enough, if it would eventually.
If she would just do all of them.
Yeah.
Found you.
There is a hint system. I got stuck once in the
Only
game, and
one left.
eventually it was just like, hey, need a hint?
Oh, really? Like out of game?
Yeah, like a prompt pop up. It's like hit down on the D-pad to get a hint.
Oh. Huh.
And then, but she gives it to you. If I
Oh.
remember, I think it was voiceover from Nadine that steered me. All right, where's the last one? Pretty sure those were the 3 I found the first time I played through this.
Is there any place up high? You can, there it is.
Last but not least. That should do it.
Okay, back to the big wheel thing.
Big wheel thing?
Whatever the archaeological term for it is.
Big wheel thing works. Hey! Did it. Goddamn right I did. Oh, come on.
Looks like we're going under.
Rightio.
Who could have ever guessed that the door would close behind you?
Well, looky here. What are you willing to bet?
Told you it's some kind of key.
Gold star for you. Now let's see what it does.
What is it? Ancient Hoysala jigsaw puzzle?
Ah, of course. I'm making a trident.
It's Ganesh.
Hello, sir.
Now what?
Now I guess we turn this crank and see what happens next.
You think it's safe?
You know that treasure hunting is not a good gig for the risk of us, right?
Neither is being a mercenary. Difference is when I pull the pin on a grenade, I know what's going to happen next.
My way's much more fun.
How do they even know they're turning it the right way? You know, that's the truly scary part.
Did you hear that?
You feel that?
Famed treasure hunter.
Yeah.
Those are stuff.
Treasure. Look at that.
Instead of puzzle rooms, they should build big, extravagant puzzle, or like instead of like escape rooms, like do
Holy
like
hell.
puzzle things like this.
Yeah, totally.
Where you get to
Massive room.
turn a bunch of contraptions and make
Yeah.
waterfalls start and weird shit
Like
like
a
that.
bunch of weird ancient Rube
And
Goldberg
you
stuff
worry.
happen.
Yeah.
We were gonna turn that crank and die.
Guess it's good I've got an archaeologist's daughter with me. It must have been fun growing up, eh?
It had its moments. I learnt a lot. Hoysala Empire was kind of his thing. Took up a lot of his time, though. Me, if I go digging for treasure, we better make a buck or two.
Oh, sure. I don't take big risks without a good payday.
I imagine so. Like running an army, huh? That's a big responsibility.
Second nature. It's my father's company. He retired, I took over.
Family business.
Made a real mess of it. What, you should know? Heard you and those Drake brothers are close.
Yeah, well, it's a conversation for another time.
Yeah, like I said, this stuff's pretty
What's
early on
next?
here, but they
Yeah.
really
There's the
dig into
Fort
everything
Mark
that
with
was
an axe
just
on the mountain there.
discussed in that
And
conversation
that Fort Mark
over
with
the
a
course of the
bow
game in like a really satisfying way
That's cool.
that pays off like quite nicely by the
Yeah,
end.
that sounds like good like character development
Suppose
Yeah.
I
type
should have
stuff.
asked
Yeah,
about the
yeah, it
Drakes
is.
before I took the job.
Not much to tell. I know Nate pretty well. Sam less so. He seemed to just appear out of thin air.
That line in particular,
Yeah.
like I feel like that's Naughty Dog basically making fun of themselves, you know, because like they went 3 games
Right.
without ever referring to Nathan
then
Drake's
just kind of
brother, and just like
inventing
kind
this-
of wrote a character
Yeah.
into the arc.
find a way out.
Last night back to the car buys dinner. I brought MREs. You're no fun.
How much? Yeah. All right. Like how much combat is in the game? Like
It's
is
not
it,
a
is it very
ton,
combat focused or just
actually.
kind of?
Funny you should mention
I
that.
think you broke stealth.
Yeah, I totally forgot to spawn more enemies in here. Here is...
It's a video game. Of course they spawn more.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's not a good... Hang on, let's try. That's not a good pose.
Yeah.
It's like one of the better things in this game. Hang on.
Oh. Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
okay. I like their photo modes.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
How was that stealth? You were like right in front of
Yeah,
that.
like I said, it's incredibly generous.
Yeah.
There's not... I'll put it this way, Uncharted is not remotely my favorite third-person cover shooting.
Sure.
And I didn't get sick of it. Like, it never wore out its welcome. Like, it's generally... There's like maybe... Oh, crap. I like how you stealth kill these armored guys. Except that's not a stealth kill, because I got seen. Also, I could have grabbed that guy's shotgun out of the air. Oh, shit!
Yeah, that guy's right there. Yeah. I've never really loved the shooting. It's part of what has put me off of the longer, games like 3 and 4.
Yeah. 4 definitely had more combat than I wanted.
Yeah.
There was like one sequence that I kind of wanted to be over, but other than that, I really didn't have a problem with it at all.
Yeah. Cool.
Like, I just think kind of everything about this game is a little more well balanced than what they did last time.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna give this a shot.
Yeah, I really think it's
I
worth
feel
playing.
that way about every Uncharted game, where I go like, this is gonna be the time I'm gonna give it a go. People love these damn games. I've never had a great time with them. But ironically, or maybe not ironically, but like hearing you say that this is a shorter, tighter Uncharted game is like, actually, that sounds appealing.
Yeah, it should be. I think. I mean, not just like because hey, we're busy and we don't have time to finish games.
No,
or whatever, but just like for the sake of the story that they're telling, and just the sake of the experience overall. Like,
Yeah.
I think that was absolutely
it's
the
like
best.
it's not even a time thing for me. It's more just like I just get tired of the Uncharted experience. Like I never really liked the climbing stuff.
Yeah, fatigue can definitely set in with that stuff. But
So it's been like, these are usually stories and characters I would like to see more of in games I really don't like playing that much. And though this does look like exactly the same as 4 in a lot of ways.
so the combat,
Yeah.
yeah, it totally is. It 100% is.
Yeah. There's new multiplayer stuff in this game.
Yeah, let's pop out of here. Anyway, like there's
Have anything.
oh, I
I
can't
have no
even
luck.
pull up the map here.
Nothing here either. I will look over.
Hi.
I'm out. I wonder if you even have to kill these guys or you can just go. Go. Later. We're out. Just kind of curious if they would let me just leave.
Yeah.
Alright, we're clear.
I guess so.
Yep.
That's cool.
You handled yourself fine. Things considered.
All things considered.
Yeah, I'm almost bummed they won't get to develop this open stuff in another game.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can imagine Last of Us.
Last of Us may very well
Like
have
Last
some
of Us
stuff, for
seems
sure,
like
for
a
sure.
game.
But I mean, like I think this suits Uncharted really well because
Yeah.
like a lot of the side stuff you run into here has a bunch of little ancient
Hey,
ruiny, puzzly
Just so
type
you
stuff
know,
attached to it,
Nathan
which is
Drake
fun.
is no longer in the picture. You don't have to worry about him. I had my
That's,
concerns.
Yeah, this stuff's good.
Why do-
All the classic Uncharted-y stuff is also good.
Cool.
I showed you another chapter on Friday.
Yeah, it looked a little more standard
more-
Uncharted.
A little more urban,
Yeah.
but I guess we could skip that. It's this one. You climb on a bunch of glowing signs.
Okay.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Should we hop into multiplayer?
Yeah, sure.
I guess they added the survival mode after 4 came out.
But then isn't there a new twist on that
Yeah,
here?
so
too?
survival arena.
Yeah.
Is the it's basically a new set of like types of waves, types of objectives, modifiers, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But I didn't play enough of 4's multiplayer to say, like, here's what's new, here's, you know, returning stuff. Also, the game's out now, so we can actually play it.
Yeah.
As opposed to last week.
Yeah, that was kind of, yeah, it's, they check every box, right? For a big budget action adventure, third person shooter, multiplayer, single player, all that other stuff. But I just, yeah, it's just, I'm not looking for multiplayer in an Uncharted game. Competitive anyway. Like some of the co-op stuff they've done in the past I thought was really good. I want to say I played, was that 2 or 3 that had like just straight up like co-op levels? Like separate areas that you'd go to and do.
Oh yeah, that was 3, I think?
I think that's all I played of 3 was
Really?
that stuff.
Huh.
Like I started on the story and then like kind of got into that co-op stuff when people who were reviewing the game or whatever were playing it, and played more of that and then kind of stopped.
Huh. Those levels are okay.
I remember that being all right.
If anybody's going to join my game, let's just find any game. Three is good. Not as good as 2, probably. I would say this is maybe... It's kind of dumb to just sit here and rank Uncharted games, but like this is up there for me for sure.
Yeah.
It's like 2, 4, and this are all in the same ballpark. But like I just did not expect a $40 thing that started as a DLC to end up being like easily one of my favorite Uncharted games.
Yeah, maybe that ends up just being like, here's a good, you know, for a series that seemed beyond done.
Yeah, like totally.
At the end of 4,
Yes.
like, hey, we're wrapped up.
Yeah.
It's cool that they found a meaningful story to tell in that
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah.
And told it at a more affordable price point and a kind of different size, but still doing some interesting things around it. Like that. That's cool.
Just call me Speedy G.
Don't mind if I do.
Uh-oh. The Psycho 2 is here.
Oh no.
Wait, did we just...
It's back to searching.
Oh! Okay.
If this one doesn't start, I'm calling it.
All right. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure how much of this is totally new for this thing versus... I know a lot
It seems like the
a lot of
survival
this-
arena stuff is like, you know, like they say up front there on that message of the day screen, like, hey, it's 100 new waves.
Yeah,
and
yeah, but as far as I
updates
know,
and
I
stuff.
think like
Yeah.
the general framework of the
Yes,
challenges and
yeah.
all this stuff was already here. All right. Oh no! Now I get to play as Sully. That sucks. It's kind of weird. They file in
It's
the
their funeral.
character select screen. They file Nadine under villains, even though she's like your buddy that you're rolling around with. for
Well,
this
but also
entire
this
game.
stuff is all rooted in this Uncharted
in
4
4, yeah,
multiplayer.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like this has the Uncharted 4
Yes,
multiplayer in it,
yes,
right?
It totally does.
Yeah, so they
She,
probably just
she was definitely classified more as a villain
just that framework.
in that game.
What was it? Halo Reach that did that? That it just had or ODST had the Reach multiplayer in it or something like that.
Other way around.
With like a couple new maps. Yeah, maybe it was the other way
I think
around.
Reach had its own multiplayer, right?
I super don't remember. I just know there were 2 Halo games.
Yeah.
Like they put out a Halo game that had kind of the same multiplayer from the
Let's be
previous
clear.
one.
I won't tolerate
Like same
excuses
same
from
servers,
anyone.
all that other stuff.
And if you
that
find
guy
any
has it on his
treasure,
head.
Shoreline gets a cut.
Glasses.
I suddenly have a very strange feeling.
All right.
Yeah, they did all their microtransactions for dances and shit. too,
Great.
so,
Sure.
That's
Let's get started.
good to
I
see
hear
all
there's
that
a
stuff
rival
is still
PFC
there.
in the area. Keep your egos in check and they won't stand a chance against us.
I'm fast.
Whoever she is, she sounds competent.
I just equipped that speed booster.
I mean, you are really cleaning up.
I won't stand for this!
Cover him. Someone behind you.
Ah! Bad place to be. That's a dead end. Jesus Christ. Totally not the way to go. Jeez, I wonder what difficulty this is.
Yeah.
Training must be better than I thought. You definitely put them in their place.
We're done for now.
Saviors revive enemies.
What is that?
Revenants. So you have money available to spend on perks and bonuses.
Gotta
right?
find an arsenal chest to actually buy anything.
Go to the siege area.
It must be above me. There, yeah.
Oh, there's your chest too.
Yeah, you can buy grenades and stuff, but you have to rank up to. Oh god, somebody's aiming at me. Jesus, get out of here!
Press the button.
Right. What was that? Yeah, you have to be in the siege zone to get credit for kills.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more like you had to like clear this zone out.
No. If I kill enemies while I'm standing outside this, it doesn't count. Ow.
Yeah, I imagine anyone still playing Uncharted 4 multiplayer stuff this long after that game came out is probably playing it at a fairly high difficulty setting.
And those washouts can roast in hell for all I care.
I'll call that mission a success.
a blue
On to the
weapon.
next.
No, I wanted that. Should get a better gun. I'm not a big fan of this gun. Yeah, the only matches of this that I've had a decent time with are the ones that I hosted.
Oh, really?
Because yeah, every one that I've matched into has been like way too hard for the character level that I'm at, which is basically nothing.
Yeah.
'Cause the more you rank up in this, the more like extra health you've got.
Oh, really? Oh,
Stuff like that. Yeah,
Wow.
every few levels you get a health and melee damage
that's
bonus.
pretty serious.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of other like one-off perks, like I said, speed boost and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't have like any of that stuff hooked up right now. Also, this is weird. I've never seen this before.
That one.
One less problem.
I'm taking this.
That sounds good.
Shotgun. Root beer. Ooh.
I wonder if enemies just keep spawning until we get all these.
Well, you got a time limit too, so maybe the wave
Whoa.
ends in the time. Oh,
Shit. Look at my face. Oh, all right.
all right.
That works.
Done and done. Ready for new orders.
Ooh, this thing's good. The one thing I always thought Uncharted multiplayer had going for it was mobility stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
it's,
you can't.
it's interesting.
You can't imagine a Gears with this level
No,
of like
definitely not.
climbing up stuff and the grappling hook and all that stuff. But yeah, I've never liked the feel of the shooting enough that I would want to do a ton of it.
Right. Yeah, that was always my thing. Is it's
Let's get a Wrath of El Dorado.
all right? Is that a one-time use?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Oh, that guy's got armor.
Time to die.
Is he still up?
No.
Drop them.
These levels seem large enough
Yeah.
for this. Like a you're a regular KO king.
I am. I called him back home. Oh.
That guy's leg is fucked now.
Oh, hey.
Nice. You gotta get marked targets in this one. There are two targets up.
These guys? Shit.
Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
All done. Now what?
Glass hunters. Whoop!
We.
On to the next stage of the plan. Don't let those scaly bastards take this area.
I wouldn't question anything she says.
What is happening? Ah! Sounded, Oh, geez, there's a zillion of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Bad place to be.
32 KOs from it.
I need to be not here.
Good God, man.
This is horrifying.
Why did you even bother?
Oh, shit, I didn't think I could get up here. Like a shotgun or something. This rifle is not going to cut it. It'd be good to shoot it from the hip.
Yay!
Good reason to use this.
Now you're
business.
really far away from your team.
God damn it.
This is a siege wave also, so...
Oh, do I have to be over there? This is too much. Don't worry, these guys are taking care of it.
Yeah. That guy's just hanging from a rope and shooting people. Which is a pretty cool way to do this.
Yeah, that works.
The rest of them are running back to their kennel somewhere.
I know. Thought my number was up for sure back there.
Alright.
It's alright.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously, like, it seems like the story stuff is what you come for.
Yeah, totally. Well,
If you really care about Uncharted, but, you know.
this is not a bad horde mode.
This stuff's always, yeah, I guess it's always been serviceable.
Yeah.
On to the next stage of the plan.
What else has had a horde mode
Those
recently?
shoreline washouts rocking up
I feel
on
like I
you?
was watching you play a horde mode of some type.
I'm prepared to agree with that.
Fortnite is one big horde mode.
Yes, sure. I need a better gun.
Mass Effect.
Yes.
They made another one of those.
They did. Right. Ah, shit.
I'm
try this
cleaning
thing.
this out.
Oh, damn it, I thought I could do it. I saw a melee prompt
You're
for
in a thing.
second.
It's like stuff happening over here.
Okay.
That's cool. Fuck that guy up.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
Okay. Are the icons on your map, are those where the chests are? Is that what that... those
The green,
markers-
green ones.
Yeah,
are. Oh,
okay.
Jesus.
Heh.
That sucked. A lot. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't even know who was shooting me.
Now you got creeps all over the place.
Yeah, this is not good.
Not how I want to go. Don't let me sit here bleeding like some moron. You understand I'm dead. You don't...
Something about these lines is really funny to me. Yep.
Whoa.
Oh, that's
A heal circle here.
Oh, I want to use that gun. Are you kidding? Man. Oh.
How are you back up?
You can buy a revive from that. I really shouldn't do this.
Taking
God damn it! I wanted to use that gun so bad.
Yeah, that's bad strategy. But I guess we are done recording, so it's fine if you lose.
Yeah.
Oh, is that mystical like a revive or something? All right.
All right.
Well, there it is.
Yeah.
Seems cool.
It's cool. It's
Ready to get back
especially
to
for the price. It is
We'd
totally
rather
worth
not
it.
go on without you.
I really just did not expect to enjoy this story as much as I did.
Yeah. Well,
so-
they know how to do that stuff for
so-
sure. So
Definitely, if you want more Uncharted, and maybe even if you don't. Probably the weirdest recommendation ever.
yeah, 'cause
really good.
I feel like they really tied it off at the end of 4.
Yeah.
They tied it off at the end of 3.
I was sort
But-
of just like dutifully reviewing this game. I was just like, yeah, I'll review another Uncharted game, even though I was expecting like nothing from it.
Yeah.
It just really took me by surprise.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah, it's out there now.
Cool. Thanks, Brett.